Nicola Sturgeon has assured Scottish firms they will get broadly the same support as their counterparts in England following emergency coronavirus measures in the budget. The First Minister said extra money coming via the Barnett funding formula because of Treasury help on business rates would be ring-fenced for business rates in Scotland. Holyrood is in line to receive up to £360 million extra because of urgent business support measures in the budget, on top of £640 million based on other spending. Chancellor Rishi Sunak announced a £30 billion package to help with the outbreak, including a one-year suspension on business rates for many hospitality and entertainment venues. He said the £1 billion tax cut would save the firms which benefited in England up to £25,000. Scottish business leaders immediately called for extra funds flowing north as a result. So-called Barnett consequentials should be put to the same use in Scotland. The Scottish Government is free to use these consequentials as it sees fit. But Dr. Liz Cameron, head of the Scottish Chambers of Commerce, said SNP ministers had to support small businesses by immediately adapting the small business bonus scheme to match the Chancellor's pledges of support for small companies in England. At First Minister's questions, Scottish Conservative leader Jackson Carlaw said the coming weeks would be tough for businesses that would otherwise be viable. He said, "In Scotland we face a further challenge to our key sectors. Many tourism and hospitality businesses will be concerned as we approach the start of their season." The Chancellor has acted to meet the seriousness of the times with radical rates relief and other measures to support the economy. He asked Ms Sturgeon to reassure firms her government would implement complementary plans to those that have been announced for the rest of the United Kingdom economy. She said, "Yes, I can give that assurance in general terms. We do not yet have clarity on the quantum of consequentials, but I can give an assurance that all the consequentials that come from the non-domestic rates decisions that were announced by the Chancellor yesterday will go to supporting businesses in Scotland. I hope that assurance is welcome. However, we are also looking at how we can provide additional support within our own resources, as I am sure the Parliament would expect us to do. I welcome some of the budget changes that have been announced on benefit rules and statutory sick pay, but there is still a need for the UK government to do more in that regard." The budget confirmed an extra £1.9 billion for Scotland out with the coronavirus measures. A Whitehall source said the Treasury and Scottish Government were still in discussions about how the funding should work in the exceptional circumstances. But 3 COVID-19 Me for more on this story, visit the news article link.